growing up, he shared lots of stories about his experiences in the military. A lot of them, he was very proud to serve the country, and he appreciates how much the country has given back. But then also he shared, personal experiences of discrimination, and how hard it was for him. He started off, I believe, as I don't know what the title is, but like a crew member, so from the bottom, and worked his way all the way to being a lieutenant, which is where he retired. But he shared stories of at the time his grasp of the English language wasn't that great. People making fun of him, the teasing, the name calling. Like, I remember him saying that he was called monkey, or any other derogatory words that you'd hear people use describing Filipinos, and the treatment, just because he was not white. But he said even though he had a hard time, he was sad being away from his family, but he found solace with all the other Filipinos and I guess minorities that were there. So he built a family within the Coast Guard, and that's how they survived and got through this.
You mean Filipinos who were also enlisted in the military and not just in Hawaii?
Yes. Wherever they traveled, they would, that was the way they bonded. Like, oh, you're in the military, and then that's how they, that's a family within the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that it's probably difficult to answer this or know this, but can you describe what the attitude of the Filipino community within the military was towards the military?
At that time, this is based on what my father was saying. They idolize the U.S. They want to be Americans. It's like, assimilation, and we're gonna get money because this is, again, the land of opportunity, and it's a way out of poverty. So, it's like they wanted to be like Americans, the clothes they bought, the brands they bought. Even my grandfather on my mother's side, he also joined, and I think he's a Philippine Merchant Marine or Philippine Navy, but when we petitioned him and he came over to join us, he was all about Levi's jeans, and he was so proud to display the U.S. flag. Everything was about U.S. So, it's, again, I think the whole mentality of Filipinos in the military at that time, I don't know if it's changed since then. It's just that it's America. This is the ideal living situation. If you can become an American citizen, if you can come to this country, you've made it. So.
How does he feel now?
He's retired, and, he appreciates everything that he's experienced, but, he doesn't really talk about it much. It's just, especially with the politics now, it's just crazy, and he just wants to take care of, his family and make sure he gets his benefits, and that he's treated right. So I think he's kind of disassociated from the military already. So yeah.